Good morning and welcome to A-1 Vacuum and Sewing's live stream for Thursday, May 1st. Sorry, I just got a text from my rep regarding where some stuff was. Jeannie is not here today. I called her to see if she wanted to be on the live stream, and she's like, I can't. I'm in a frenzy at the Sundance outlet. That is about as much as you need to know about where Jeannie is right now. So let's talk a little bit about what's coming up over the next couple of weeks and what's happening in the store in the next 8 days, and then we can also talk about any technical questions that folks might have, etc. Store will be open normal hours through the month, but we are going to close Memorial Day weekend. It's kind of our recovery weekend prior to the Reno Quilt Show. Keep in mind that we do have the Reno Quilt Show. It is the 5th through the 7th of June. Always a good time. So if you're in driving distance, or even if you're not, the quilt show is actually, we hear really good things. Having never been to another quilt show, people always talk about how the fact that it's a kind of small, approachable quilt show, but it's really a very good one. And we always have a good time there. Tomorrow we have the Mystery Wallflower May block. That will be via Zoom at 11 o'clock. I'm sure at some point today, once Jeannie recovers from her Sundance freak out. Although I was like, how is it? And she goes, it's really different. It's really picked through. I just think the world's a different place than it's been the last couple of years. As far as retail is concerned. But Jeannie will be sending that out. I had asked her actually the day that she was leaving if she was doing that from our house or if she was doing it from here, and she was non-committal. But either way, that is from 11 to 1 tomorrow. Keep an open eye for your Zoom invite for that one. People always ask the question, if you didn't get your Mystery Wallflower block, can you do the sew along? And the answer is the lives are for the people that bought them from us, but videos and all the other information that she posts are all available otherwise. I, for some reason, was thinking that she was going to move the YouTube on Monday to Friday, but it's still on the calendar for Monday. So as of right now, she's got Star Spangled Prep sew along scheduled from 10:30 to 2 o'clock on Monday. But I've been trying to convince her to move all of that to Fridays so that she actually has like a day. And where she can do whatever she wants and not be tied directly to a sew along, etc. But as of right now, on Cinco de Mayo at 10:30, there is the sew along for the prep for Star Spangled Banner. From 10:30 to 11:30 on Tuesday the 6th, we've got Quilt Talk with Michelle and Gail. They'll be talking about batting. Always a good time with them. And then we have 2 sew-alongs on Thursday, May 8th. The first is with Karen Bull, OESD's freestanding earrings. For those of you that were in the sew-along yesterday, how did we do with the multiple camera angles for Karen yesterday? I think that was Karen's first day using that system. And then also on Thursday, May 8th, from 1:30 to 4:30, we've got the first Star Spangled Beauty. It's the week 1 sew along. And then we have our 2-day in-store multi-needle round robin. So thank you, Dudica. It's good to know. I haven't gone back and watched those videos, but the system that we're using is pretty cool. But there is a learning curve. How did it sound? I have to go back and look at those videos. But the system uses the microphones on each camera, and then it takes those 3 or 4, like when Jeannie records at home, oftentimes she has 4 cameras set up. It takes those 4 cameras and it takes the sound from each of them, and then it kind of knits it into one thing. So it should sound pretty good. But for those of you that are interested in multi-needles or even the single needle, we're going to be doing a round robin on Friday, May 9th, Saturday, the 10th. Wow, that's Mother's Day. Got to remember that. That is our round robin weekend, and I think we do still have space available for that. And so that is the next, let's call it 10 days at A-1 Vacuum and Sewing. And then keep in mind, we are going to be closed Saturday, both Saturday and Monday. We're always closed on Mondays, but both the Saturdays and Mondays of Memorial Day weekend in an attempt to get prepared for the quilt show. Let's see. I don't remember it being off, so it must have been good. I wasn't able to stay, but what I saw was good. Karen's very soft-spoken, so the extra mics help. Okay, perfect. That's good to know, because I haven't really taken the time to watch a lot of those videos. Yes, she is quiet when she talks in her videos. So I don't have a ton to talk about. I think right now, like for the last several weeks, we've been like 1 to 2 days out on sewing machines, which is really bizarre. But like our busiest months ever were, I mean, in every sense of the word, were January and February. They were abnormal this year because normally everything slows down once we get past the holidays. And I don't know what happened. Maybe it was that we were gone for 2 weeks or something, but January was our busiest month ever. So, you know, normally you see these flows, but we are remarkably caught up and have been. I think the guys just have been really efficient too. We haven't had too many like horrible troubled machines, which is always helpful. So if you are contemplating service, it is a good time because you're really only looking at about a 28 or 24 or 48 hour turnaround. Beyond that, unless anybody has any technical questions for me, it's onward and upward, and I'm going to get back to working for the day. Jeannie will be back tomorrow. I am sure she'll work much of the day from here, but she was contemplating doing the sew along from home. I think it's just a quieter, easier environment for her to do that. And on Fridays, the dogs are not at home. So she's not wrestling animals in the middle of her live streams. So, and I'm not seeing any questions. So have a great day. Make something awesome. Jeannie will be back tomorrow. If you've got questions for Jeannie, wait, give her the day off and let her enjoy the kids and the drive home. She's been like super excited. I was very happy. The handful of times I talked to her yesterday, she spent the whole day like in the car on the phone with friends, which she never does, which is awesome. So, have a great day. We will see you ladies and gents tomorrow. And